start over there.
Chris, as you sort of try and move up, take a full-time starter role this season, who are some of the guys behind you that you could see sort of slide into that role you played last season?
We have a lot of guys, we're very depth at our position. Everyone's working hard, everyone's trying to focus on the little things and get better.
In the middle with Mike.
So what's been your impression of Keon and Janze since they got here this summer?
Both of them are great guys, great young guys. They're still learning the system, and they both are very explosive. They run good, so.
Charlie.
Kind of sticking with that theme, do you feel like your outside linebacker room is maybe the deepest on the roster?
One of the deepest, we got a lot of guys, a lot of position groups, they have a lot of guys as well. And, we just all be trying to work, we all trying to get better and, focus on the little things, be disciplined, just trying to tighten up as a team,
Stay here with Nick.
Hey Chris, being around Will Anderson for a few seasons, what's the biggest thing that you learned from just being in his vicinity?
Like I said, it goes back to the little things. He was always, focusing on little things, being disciplined, hand behind the line, focusing on your keys, looking at the offensive line, the ball, just really focusing on little things. Ultimately, the little things will lead to the bigger things.
Tony.
How much confidence did last year instill in you, and then also how much better do you feel at this point this year than you were at this point last year?
I feel a lot more confident, a lot more better. I've been working on a lot of things in my game. Obviously, getting better at pass rushing, striking up the run block and everything like that, and the run. Just getting better overall with everything. You can never be good at anything. You always get better.
Charlie.
Going against them in practice, what have you seen from the guys that are competing at that left tackle position, guys like Caden and Elijah Bridget?
Both of them are great guys, it's a lot of competition at the position, and both of them, they're both working very, very, very hard, and it's gonna be some competition, but they're both good.
Matt.
Chris, which group do you think enjoys the first day in full pads more, the offense or the defense?
I'm gonna say the defense. I'm a defensive guy, but we both, offense and defense, we both enjoy, the first day of pads. We want to get at it with each other, hit each other, bang with each other, get a little competition going, and ultimately make each other better.
Anyone else? Tony.
I think Malachi talked about the up-down penalties for defensive people,
Yeah.
and Nick Saban talked a little bit about some of the discipline errors. Just how many up-downs have you done, and has that been something you guys have kind of keeping track of?
Yeah, so we, I did a couple up downs. I ain't do a lot, but yeah. So as a defense, if you jump off sides or you're in the neutral zone, you just gotta get some up downs, and just trying to show that discipline factor. We had a lot of penalties last year, so we trying to clean that up on the defensive side. So we just want to remain disciplined as a team, and especially as a defense.
Katie.
Kind of bouncing off that, when we talked to Coach Steele, obviously he was here on Saban's first staff, and he talked about discipline at old school. Kind of what has it been like working with him, and kind of how have you seen that mentality from him?
It's been great. He's been honest, about, like I said, being disciplined, focusing on the keys, doing the little things right, finishing at the line. When the ball's on the ground, pick the ball up, scoop and score, focusing on getting the ball out, turnovers, everything. All of the little things that matter is what he focuses on.
Charlie.
With the first scrimmage on Saturday, what do you guys as an outside linebacker group maybe look forward to and maybe want to show out there on the field?
We just want to, remain disciplined, stay on sides on the ball, strike, come out our hips, pass rush, and just ultimately just be a great outside linebacker and set a tone for the team.
Anyone else? Thanks, Chris.
Appreciate it.